And Danielle Hamamjan is also following the story throughout the evening. She'll have the full report right here at 11:30. And joining us now is George Manoli. He is a specialist in personal safety. Thank you for coming in.
Pleasure.
A lot of people very concerned. What should parents be telling their children in situations like this?
Quite a few things. You need to, first of all, start the education, personal safety education at a very young age and not wait later on. You need to organize, you got to have some kind of safety plan so that if your child does go missing, you know what to do. You just don't panic. You need to also educate your children that they take the same route home, for example, when they're coming home, that they walk in groups, that they're maybe walking in the opposite directions that the cars are, so that if anything, God forbid, something happens, they're able to run in the opposite direction. Certainly get rid of their backpack so that they're not carrying anything heavy. If things don't work out, well then, if the guy's dragging you into the car, drop to the floor. Don't always try to just fight your way or be like a ninja turtle and try to do something. So the idea of screaming, yelling,
make a lot of noise, call attention to yourself.
Yeah, this isn't my dad, a stranger, etc. We need to also work with our children in that, God forbid, it does happen. I mean, yes, we do the prevention part, but we also need to say, if the person takes you into the car, if the person pulls you into the, what do we do then? We need to also address that issue. It's not enough just to talk about prevention. We need to also say, okay, if it happens, what do we do? What do you do?
Also, you know, I've heard you say in the past that it's very easy for parents to say, don't trust strangers, but you always say, look at the behavior of a stranger, not exactly who the stranger looks like, because sometimes a dangerous stranger can look like a friendly older man.
Absolutely. What we need to explain to our children, if you ask young children, for example, here we're dealing with teenagers, we ask young children, the person who's going to do you harm, what do they look like? Oh, he's dressed in black, he has pimples, he smells, etc. And yet we need to teach them, and it's the behavior we need to watch out for, and not how they look, because these people, of course, try to fit in as much as they can. So the idea is to educate our children. Pedophiles have a saying, show me a child that knows nothing about sex, and I'll show you my next victim. So we need to educate our children, not to scare them, just like we do fire drills at school. We don't talk to them about how it feels to get burnt and what happens when the building collapses. No, we teach them about how to do the fire drill, where to stand, where to go. Same thing here.
And just
we
to
need
make sure
educate,
that they're all aware. Okay,
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
And for people who want more information on this, they can go to your website. You've got instructional videos and all kinds of information. And the address is on your screen. It's www.manoli.ca. And if you missed that, you can also find a link to our on our website, ctvmontreal.ca. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Pleasure.